I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind?
The world was once again captivated by BTS's Jungkook, but this time, it wasn't his new song, nor his phenomenal stage performance, but rather a truly touching act. A humanitarian act that left the world talking about one thing: sincerity. Hello everyone. Welcome back to Top K-Pop, a place where every story isn't just news, but an emotional journey that touches the deepest parts of each artist we love. Today, we'll be discussing the extraordinary story of Jungkook, the golden magne who shines not only in the world of music, but also in the world of humanitarianism. A few days ago, the world was shocked by the big news. Jungkook was officially invited to attend the World Charity Summit 2025, one of the largest and most prestigious charity events in the world. However, what makes it so special isn't his invitation, but his role. Jungkook is attending not as a guest star, but as a representative of the global youth generation. He will deliver a keynote speech with the theme, "The Power of Youth and Music to Heal the World." Just imagine, a young man who once only wanted to sing on stage now stands before world figures like Leonardo DiCaprio, Malala Yousafzai, and Coldplay's Chris Martin, speaking about love, hope, and humanity. From a small dream in a bedroom in Busan, Jungkook now carries a big message to the world: that music can heal wounds and foster hope. For many, Jungkook is a symbol of sincerity. He never tries to be a hero, never seeks the spotlight for every good deed he does. But the world sees him through small actions, through gentle words, and through his always calming demeanor. Armies certainly remember how BTS, along with UNICEF, launched the Love Myself campaign. That movement wasn't just a slogan, but a real change for millions. And Jungkook, above all, truly lives by that message: a person who learns to love themselves in order to love others more sincerely. Over the years, Jungkook has quietly engaged in numerous charitable activities. Several organizations have confirmed that he frequently makes anonymous donations to children's hospitals, animal shelters, and disaster relief efforts at home and abroad. He never sought publicity, leaving only a simple message: for those in need, with love. Those words captured his essence: sincere, simple, and compassionate. Now, Jungkook's presence at the World Charity Summit marks a new milestone. For the first time, a K-pop idol has stood as a keynote speaker at a global humanitarian forum. Not to entertain, but to speak. About music, about love, and about the power of young people to change the world. Shortly after the news spread, armies around the world took action. In the Philippines, they built a children's library. In India, they cleaned beaches. In Indonesia, thousands of armies participated in blood drives in Jungkook's name. And in Europe, hundreds of trees were planted as a symbol of green hope for the future. All of this was done under the hashtags #CharityForJungkook and #JungkookForHumanity. The world witnessed how love for one person could turn into a tangible movement that brought goodness to many lives. One comment that went viral on social media read, "Jungkook doesn't need to say much. His actions already speak louder than any song." And it's true. Jungkook not only creates heartfelt music, but also a lifestyle that touches the soul. Some cultural analysts even call Jungkook's move a true transformation, from pop star to humanitarian icon. He is no longer just the face of the Korean entertainment industry, but the voice of a global youth generation. Some have compared this moment to BTS's 2021 UN speech. The difference is, this time Jungkook stands alone, speaking not just for himself, but for millions of young people who dream of a better world. According to reports, Jungkook will close his speech with a sentence he wrote himself: "If love can begin with a song, then hope can begin with a heart that listens." The sentence is simple, yet rich with meaning. Because for Jungkook, music is not just entertainment, but a universal language that heals human wounds. That's why his life journey is so touching. Behind the fame and glamour, Jungkook remains a simple boy from Busan who only wants to do good, make the world smile, and use his voice to bring change. Now the world sees that behind the title of Golden Magne lies a heart of gold that beats for humanity. Jungkook is not just a music icon, he is a symbol of hope. But Jungkook's story doesn't stop there. After news of his attendance at the 2025 World Charity Summit shook the world, global media attention continued to grow. Many international news outlets began highlighting not only his message, but also the social impact he had created without the need for extensive publicity. Within days, Jungkook's name became a top topic across digital platforms, with millions of tweets highlighting one point: kindness as influence. An exclusive report from The Guardian stated that Jungkook has opened a new perspective on the role of celebrities in the modern era. He demonstrated that fame shouldn't always be measured by concert attendance, but by the magnitude of change we can bring about through our influence. One journalist wrote, "Jungkook doesn't chase fame, yet fame keeps chasing him, not for who he is on stage, but for what he represents off stage." This quote perfectly captures how Jungkook's appeal now transcends the boundaries of entertainment. Furthermore, the summit organizers confirmed that following his speech, Jungkook will participate in a closed-door session with several prominent global figures to discuss a global project called Youth for Earth. This program is planned to focus on youth movements supporting environmental sustainability and social welfare. Interestingly, Jungkook is said to be one of the main inspirations behind the initiative after his environmental awareness campaign video went viral several months ago. Armies worldwide are growing increasingly enthusiastic. Many see this as a new chapter in Jungkook's career, from singer and performer to global changemaker. In South Korea, academics and journalists have begun to refer to this phenomenon as the Jungkook effect, acknowledging how one small action on his part can spark social movements in various countries. Meanwhile, BTS itself has expressed its full support. Several sources at HYBE revealed that the members are proud of Jungkook's achievement. RM even reportedly sent a personal message that read, "You were born to speak, not just to sing." The short message is now trending on social media, as it is considered to reflect the deep support of a leader for his younger sibling. One thing that has increasingly caught the public's attention is how Jungkook maintains his humility amidst such immense praise. In a brief interview before his departure to London, where the World Charity Summit was held, Jungkook simply stated, "I'm not doing anything big. I'm just doing what feels right." The sentence went viral on social media and was seen as a reflection of his simple yet meaningful personality. And sure enough, when Jungkook finally arrived in London, the airport transformed into a sea of purple. Thousands of armies filled the arrivals area with posters reading, "Thank you for making us proud." But what made the moment so touching was when Jungkook paused, bowed his head, and said, "This is all for love." For many, that moment was symbolic, that amidst the glitz and glamour of the entertainment world, there are still individuals who put love and humanity at the center of everything. And to the world, Jungkook is not just a global Korean star. He has now become an ambassador for a young generation who believes that kindness, no matter how small, can change the course of the future. Jungkook's story is far from over, because each step brings a new chapter, not about fame, but about meaning. And at Top K-Pop, we will continue to follow this extraordinary journey, from the world stage to the hearts of millions who now believe that one voice, one action, and one love can truly heal the world.